What is up everyone, my name is Keith here. I'm super excited because it's going to be my first ever video on YouTube. So at the time of filming this video, we're currently on lockdown because of the coronavirus pandemic thingy. So all the shops are closed, my office is closed, so in order for me to work, I have to work from home. So what does working from home mean to you? It probably means, yeah, I'll be pretty chill, I can do whatever I want, my boss is not around, so I can God knows if I'm watching Netflix when during the working hour. But the thing is, working from home is actually quite challenging. In my first video, you find, it's not as easy as you think. So in this video, I'm going to share a few tips with you on how to maintain your productivity when you're working from home. And this will be pretty helpful for everyone right now because I believe most people are working from home unless they get fired, you get what I mean. But without further ado, let's get started. The first tip for you is to sort out your mindset. Now, as I said earlier, working from home seems to be quite flexible. There's a lot of freedom in there because your boss not checking out on you, you can do whatever you want. So this is really a matter of trust and self-discipline. You should always remember that working from home, you are actually at work and you are not on vacation or on holidays. So this is kind of common sense to you, but if you want to maintain your productivity, then you should always keep that mindset. Always remind of yourself, you are at work, you want to maintain your productivity, you want to stand out. So this is the first tip for you. The second tip is to meditate. Now let's face it, working from home, self-isolation is depressing. You don't have to force yourself to think it's as fun, as cool. It isn't, because there are a lot of things you were once able to do, you can't do this anymore. It's frustrating. So what you can do about it? Try meditation. Meditation is very helpful for mental health, and it also gives you a chance to self-reflect as well. So it's a good habit anyway. A lot of successful people are doing this already, so why shouldn't you do it? Use this as an opportunity to pick up this great habit. The third tip is to plan your day before you start your day. Now see, when you're working from home, you have a lot of flexibility because most likely your boss wouldn't issue the task with you. And again, since you're working from home, you have a lot of spare time, so in order to make the most of it, you should really plan it well. So how do you plan it well? Try to get your journal, write down the top 3 things that you think that are the most important, and then you try to get them scheduled in the morning because you tend to be the most productive in the morning. So this I find really profound and helpful, and it actually helps me to maintain my productivity. So give it a try. Plan your day well. The fourth tip for you is to make your home office as comfortable as you can. Now before I start working at home, my room was in a mess, no joke. I can barely find a place for me to walk around. So what I've done is I spent 2 hours to tidy up my room. Thanks to that, my room is a lot tidier and I can get to be more focused when I work in my room now. And try to level up your room a bit as well. Maybe use some essential oil, play some cozy background music, or I don't know, get a pillow next to your under your chair or anything. So try to be creative. You want to make your working experience more enjoyable, so you won't be as bored as you work. The fifth tip for you is to avoid all the distractions. Now, I'm not sure about you, but I've got a PlayStation 4 in my room. I've got a Switch as well. So when I feel bored, there's an urge for me to reach out to my console and play some games, but you just have to rely on your willpower and your self-discipline not to play your games and stuff when you're at work. It's kind of common sense, but yeah, it requires a bit of practice. So what you can do is you can put your TV remote somewhere else. I don't know, try to be creative as well so that you can be as focused as you can at home. And another thing is, don't watch the news when you're working because the news are depressing. And well, there are better times for you to watch the news anyway, right? So don't watch the news really. The sixth tip for you is you should have an effective communication plan. Now, if you have a team to manage or you have other teammates to collaborate, most likely that will be done via online. So what I recommend you to do is you should try to have team meetings daily, just so you can issue tasks and ensure everything is still on track. Or you can be a bit more creative or fancy by using some project management tools like Trello or Monday.com, because that gives you everyone a dashboard and it is a lot easier to keep track of everything. And it's best to turn on your webcam because, well, you get to see each other's face, and it's always a good thing because it's kind of lonely working at home, right? The second tip for you is you must remember to stay hydrated. You see, when you are working at home, then that means you won't have any water cooler chat. I'm not sure if that's a good or bad thing for you, but well, since you don't have access to the water cooler, then chances are you might be drinking less water. And I presume you haven't got a water cooler installed in your place, because I haven't got it, and I believe most households wouldn't have it. So you must always remember to drink water. You should keep yourself hydrated, because keeping yourself hydrated is essential for you to maintain your productivity, and is good for your health as well. So drink water, drink more water, really. The eighth tip for you is to eat healthily. Before the lockdown, a lot of people purchase a bunch of junk food just so they can have something to snack on when they're at work. And of course, when you're at home, there'll be more chance for you to end up eating more than you're supposed to. And another thing is, when you're at home and you're feeling lazy, you probably won't do any cooking and just have instant noodles every meal, and that's not healthy for you. So try to eat healthily, and this is essential for your physical health and mental health during work from home. The ninth tip for you is always remember to exercise. During the lockdown, all the gyms are closed and you can't go to many places, so it's true that it's harder for you to work out, but you can't really use that as an excuse, because there are plenty of home workout plan you can find online. So they don't really require any equipment, and you just need a small space to exercise. So no, there's no excuse, and exercise is a good way for you to reduce stress anyway. When you're stuck at work, try to sit out of your desk and do a few push-ups. That could also help too. And the last tip is to remember to sleep enough. During the lockdown, all the bars and clubs are closed, so there will be no nightlife for everyone in the planet. But does that mean everyone will be sleeping enough? Not necessarily. There will be plenty of people binge watching Netflix or playing video games hard out, and as a result, they'll be staying overnight, doing their own things, and you see they just won't have enough sleep anyway. So it's also a matter of self-discipline. Try not to do everything in one night, just split it to different days, because you have plenty of time to do it anyway. Remember to have enough sleep, because having enough sleep is essential for good performance. And I believe this is it. Working from home requires a lot of self-discipline and proper planning. Also, you need to take care of your physical health and mental health in order to strive when working from home. It's challenging, but don't fret, because it's just temporarily. Once everything is over, then you can go back to your normal life, but it's still a good experience though. So make the most of it, slow down your pace, and let me know if you have any tips to share as well. If you think my video is helpful, subscribe to my channel and click the notification bell. I really appreciate it. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.